We hosted our very first conference in 2017, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, it included our virtual conference during COVID. Today marks our 10-year anniversary. Please give this a big round of applause. It's been a decade of connecting dealers, a decade of smarter conversations, a decade of moving this industry forward. And this morning, we've raised the bar. We've packed the program with powerful speakers, practical insights, and real-world strategies, all designed to help you become even more smarter dealers, make sharper decisions, and drive stronger results. So, we are privileged to have the unwavering support of our sponsors. So please give them a round of applause. This is NADA, Westbank, Cars.co.za, Lightstone, Automate, and Tracker. Their commitment to strengthening and advancing automotive retail makes mornings like this very possible. So please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the Chairman and Vice Chair of NADA, Brandon Cohen and Thembinkosi Pantsi.
Sure. Thank you so much, Mo. A warm welcome to everyone, the delegates that are here. Thank you so much for taking time out to come to the NADA Connect 2026. We truly appreciate it. To the RMI leadership, the CEO and the board, thank you so much for making this possible. Also in our midst, I would like to acknowledge the president of NAMSA, which is the Automotive Business Council, and the executives that are here. Also the OEM CEOs from different OEMs that are in our midst. It is really an honor and a privilege to have you here. The Westbank CEO, Mr. Robert, welcome. CEOs of dealer groups. I saw quite a lot of them, even the dealer groups that I used to work for before, so it's quite exciting to see the likes of Mr. Herbert. Also our sponsors, Westbank, Lightstone, Tracker, RMI, Cars.co.za, Automate. It is an honor and a privilege to have you here and to make this conference a success. So I just want us to give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the work that they've done. Yeah, I sound a bit nervous today, unlike last year, because things are changing in the world and things are moving. You're not quite sure what will happen after you just sat down. But we had a very successful tour to the NADA 2026 in Las Vegas. I was part of the delegation that went there, and quite a lot of stuff that we got from the conference that we'll share with our members and also our sponsors in terms of the studies that we did when we were in Las Vegas for that 2 weeks. What stood out for me the most was how the automotive industry is transitioning into the dealer of the future. Everyone at the NADA conference, they were talking about how does the dealer of the future look like. And then you go to spaces like the exhibitions, and all you see is technology. Half of that room, it was technology-driven solution for the dealers. And as a dealer myself, immediately I thought, geez, what do I need to do then when I go back to South Africa, when I go back to my operation to make sure that we build a dealer of the future? And you will see also with our speakers today, they will talk a lot about technology and how the dealer of the future look like. So I'll summarize to say a warm welcome to you. It's going to be a fantastic conference. There's a lot that you're going to take out of it, and there's more that you're going to get out of it after this conference. So NADA, South Africa, we really position ourselves as an association of choice when it comes to automotive industry, and also we are here to serve you as our members, and we thank you for the privilege that you have given us to serve you. I'll hand over now to the real man, the main man. I'm just saying. Brandon.
I did not go to Vegas. I work for a company where we work really hard, so I was here. They got to go to Vegas, they got to go to Washington, D.C., they got to go do dealer visits. And we do have the report available. It will flash up on a QR, but it will be on our website. It is 41 pages long, but we've put headings, lots of them, so you can just skip to the good parts. There's a lot of very interesting stuff that came from the conference, and for me, more importantly, from NADA USA in Washington and how they do what they do. So a lot of good stuff. They actually did do work. I believe it was a 100-page report in the beginning. So there we go. You can scan it and you can see it. I think they've only given me 3 minutes, which for those of you who know me is awful and terrible, because 3 minutes. But anyway, what I'm here to talk really about is NADA, South Africa, and you know, one of the things that you'll see in that report that came up from NADA USA is they talk to them about how do you show value to your members. And the guys from America said to the delegation that, you know, most of the work we do is behind the scenes. If members can carry on trading, it means we've done our job properly. We've worked in the background with government. We've worked with the departments. We've worked with this one. We've worked at grassroots level. And that's kind of what we do here in South Africa. Most of the stuff that we do is not a South Africa. You don't see. It's not everywhere. Yeah, in the media, we've got our month-end vehicle sales reports, which have been fantastic, and it's been lovely. And we hope to carry that on. But the real work that we do really, really is behind the scenes. We're working currently with the Road Traffic Management Corporation so that you've got a huge, huge problem with illegal change of ownership of vehicles. You've got a whole bunch of things with the Nate Assist. We're working with them. We're trying to see what we can do, what they're able to do, what the technology is able to do. They've shown us the future and what they will do in the future with digital e-Natus. No more certificates, no more printed documents, digital driver's licenses, and all that stuff. We don't have a date. We don't know when it's coming. But we're working with them on that. We're working to get the different people to talk to each other with the guys. We're working with the Department of Transport for the licensing departments that are here, where you are facing issues like not being able to license a vehicle. They're running out of ink, running out of paper, running out of all that. If you move digital, you don't need all those things. So we are working in the background. We don't have timelines. Please don't ask. Stuff moves slowly. Think about R2. It's the R2 Act of 1998. We are in 2026. It's 28 years and it's still not ready. So I don't know when the other stuff I'm talking about will be ready, but it'll be ready. Other areas that we work with is the Financial Intelligence Center. You know, we've been lucky enough to come off the grey list, but from February next year, the next mutual evaluation from FATF starts. That's what puts you on the grey list if you fail. So as we came off the one, it starts again. So now South Africa's trying to stay off the grey list. How do we do that? We make sure all the things we told the guys in Paris, we actually do. And we're working with the regulator because there's a lot of stuff coming. Almost weekly they're publishing things. And we're going and we're checking, and we're working, and we're talking to them, and we're feeding back to them. Then with the Financial Sector Conduct Authority for your F&Is, we've got a lot of stuff changing, a lot of stuff they want to change. They want to change the whole way they do business. They want to bring out a new act that changes the entire licensing, the entire way we report back to them, the entire way you sell to customers, everything. We're lucky enough to have been invited to sit on those working groups and committees to just give the dealers voice in how this will all work. We are not insurance brokers. We sell some finance and help you deliver cars. That's what we do. We shouldn't be held to those kind of levels. So we work in the background with that. So as we go on and on and on and on and on, there's a lot of things we do, and there's a lot of things we will keep doing for you. We are trying to open as many digital and normal channels as possible. We're expanding the NADA management so that they can be out in the dealerships, they can come and visit. If you don't tell us and if we don't know what you're suffering with, we can't help. So we need to know that kind of stuff. We'll be there. We'll be there for you. We'll be there with you. Our sponsors help us do that. Our sponsors get the message out. Our sponsors help us with that. One of the big things that we've noticed, and this is actually quite a fun thing because we're launching it officially today, right here, is our new thing called Motoring Mavericks. Now, what Motoring Mavericks is our commitment to try and get people to join this industry. It's not very easy to find young people wanting to become technicians, wanting to become all the different roles we have in a car dealer space. A lot of people fall into it. A lot of people know someone, and that's why they became an F&I, or they worked in a bank and they heard about F&I. But a lot of people just don't know how dynamic that dealership is. I'm preaching to the converted. You know that it's a multitude of businesses in one. There's new cars, used cars, parts, workshops, F&I, back office, admin. There is so much in one dealership environment. We are an area that needs people, that needs young people to work on these cars, that to become the technicians. We know we've got a huge global problem with that. So what Mavericks does is it tries to be where those young people are. It tries to be on TikTok, YouTube, on Instagram. It tries to be at the schools, at the school fairs, at the high schools, at the universities. We want to attract people from when they're choosing their subjects in grade 10 right through to graduates. There is something for everyone in the areas that we need. So that's what Mavericks is. And from today, it goes out pretty big. There is a website that launches today. All the socials will be hit today. We will keep this going. We'll keep pushing it. We'll put a lot of money behind it. And the whole idea then is not to be a recruiting site, not to be that, but to just grow what the industry is, to tell people about us, to tell people how we've changed, to tell people that a workshop technician is, a laptop and lab coat. The world is very different to what people think it is nowadays. So that is Motoring Mavericks. Hopefully the video will now play exactly as I say, play the video. And I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you support us, and thank you for today.
Cars, yeah, they're literally everywhere. They get us to work, to the shops, to the track, and back home. But here's the plot twist. They're not just transport, they're career gold mines. Car dealerships today, they've evolved. They're slick, fast-paced, professional, and technologically driven. It's elite. The mission? Hook customers up with great service and solid deals. The energy? High. The growth? Real. And the career options? Stacked. Sales, techs, dealer principals, finance and insurance, marketing, and more. Plus, roles you probably haven't even heard of. This sector employs more than 300,000 professionals in SA. You can earn, learn, and genuinely level up all the way to the top. Welcome to Motoring Mavericks, where we put you onto the real world of careers at car dealerships and show you what's possible. Tap in, follow the socials at Motoring Mavericks. Watch the vids, see what the hype's about. Visit us at www.motoringmavericks.co.za. Opportunity loading. Welcome to Motoring Mavericks.